Well, hello everybody. Welcome to our first YouTube video. And please bear with us as we are learning, and it is a learning process along the way. And yeah, but we are Rock Island Farms, and today we have quite the thing going on today. As you can see, that is our 500 Versatile towing our 130 Bourgault sprayer. And what is so funny about that, besides the fact that it's a relatively small articulated tractor pulling a very large sprayer? Well, not much at this moment. So let's cut to the fun part. So a little bit about us while we're waiting to get to where we're going. We are a 4th generation farm in the northeast of BC. We don't farm what we consider massive acres, seeing as how some of our neighbors are quite a bit larger than we are. But we farm about 1,000 to 1,500 now. But we do hope to get bigger and better and all of the things. This year we have a couple crops, and one of them we're going to go spray right now. This is what my husband likes to call his father's experiment, which is pretty honest. He decided to use a spreader, just like a seed spreader, not a drill, not a planter, just a spreader. We threw a whole bunch of canola, not even the same kind of canola, and a bunch of different fertilizer, and threw it all into the same hopper and spread it on and called it good. So, and interestingly enough, it has grown, and we are now traveling to the field where it is to spray it. And when we get there, you will see why that is going to be so interesting. Hi-ho, it's off to the field we go. Down a go trail with a 100-foot sprayer. Hi-ho, hi-ho. This is gonna, I'm honestly a little concerned. We'll see how this goes. Pray for us. By the way, it really is hard to see, especially right now, thanks to all the willows, but this is one of the fields we farm, and currently it is in alfalfa. It's a rather big alfalfa crop, so yeah, we've been haying it for the last couple of years, and it's been doing pretty good for us. This is organic ground, and by all technicality, it is organic alfalfa. Doesn't get sprayed, doesn't get fertilized, but it manages to do 2 crops a year. We get about 2 bales an acre, so 2 brown bales an acre. So, you know, not too bad, honestly, all things considered. And it's actually worked out pretty good for the weed control on this ground, so yay. And I am just the worst videographer in the world, so I'll try this again when we opens up a little bit. Okay, so I found a hole in the wall of willows. So yes, this is one of the fields, same field that I was trying to show before. Excuse me, puberty hit again. So yes, that is our alfalfa field. it's yeah, it's been doing pretty okay for us, and has really helped with the Canadian thistle issue that we've had on our organic ground. So we're planning on keeping this crop for a couple more years, and because it's honestly been doing really well for us. So yeah, you might get to see some haying videos. The goat trail is real. It's a tight squeeze. And for those of you that might ask, yes, we do manage to get our combines down here. It is tricky. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can be very, very tricky. Even our swathers, a lot of the time, we will deke into this field to get around this tight squeeze, but yeah, just wait. The interesting, funny part is coming up. So, welcome to the party, everyone. This is what I was wanting to show you guys. We can get the sprayer unfolded here, and our 130-foot sprayer is going to be spraying 7 acres. But that 7 acres of canola is looking pretty dang good, if I do say so. The father-in-law did a pretty good job, I think. You know, all things considered, we weren't entirely sure how it was going to turn out, but he got the seed on and the fertilizer on in on this piece when it was in the best moisture conditions, and it took off, and it's done really, really well. Our sprayer makes that tractor look so small. And I mean, all things considered, it's not a massive tractor, but depending where you're from and depending what you farm, it's not a small one either. So, all right, I will show you guys when it starts going. It is really not going to take us very long at all to spray this very small piece of land here. But boy, oh boy, does that one outside edge just get whipping on her when he's cornering. Oh. It's a good day to be doing this though. We got a little bit of rain yesterday and last night, so the dust is down, and the ground is open and the plants are open to the spray, so I feel like we got the timing pretty good on this. And like, I'm gonna laugh so hard when he's done this field in like 10 minutes. I wish I had a timer and I would show you guys how long it took him. But as of right now, I can't time and record, so at least I don't know how. I'm old. I don't know the technologies. Just kidding, I'm not that old, but I am. Like, look, that sprayer, look how much space it takes up. It's great for our big fields, but I feel like it's a little excessive for this field. But he's officially done, well, no, not yet. Almost. One lap. Right there. Or one round, I should say. My goodness. I just gotta find his line now. Yeah, it's not going to take him very long at all. But yeah. Cool thing about this setup, the tractor, I don't know the year. Please don't come at me. But it's a 500 Versatile. We got at auction last year for $4,000. When we got it, it needed quite a bit of work. The rear differential was gone in it, and it was having some issues, so we I shouldn't say we, my husband tore it down last year to kind of get a look at it, see what was going on, and get a game plan. And over the winter he was plucking away at it, and this spring, I don't know if you guys can see the difference in the yellow and the orange axles. Yeah. Why is that? Well, the brilliance of my husband, because he is quite mechanically genius, put a case rear end in our Versatile. And as you can see, it's worked out pretty well. It's still got some stuff to figure out, but it sprays, so it's doing the job we need it to do. And our monstrosity of a sprayer came from Rimbey, Alberta, at an auction down there. We picked it up for $1,900, and it was not the one we went for, but it's the one we came home with. Like that usually ends up going. And as I called it, guys, that was 5 minutes. Ta-da! On the road again. Yeah. So altogether, even with running into the bush, it took us less than 10 minutes to spray that save an acre piece with a 130-foot sprayer. Woohoo! I wish all farming was that fast. But yeah, I actually just asked my husband, and he told me that the 500 Versatile is a 1977. So there you go. It's 11 years older than me. I'll let you guys do that. So, like I was saying, all together, we have spent less than 10 grand for repairs, transportation, and everything for both that tractor and sprayer. So it's been a pretty good deal for us, in all honesty. Shoot, that's a big bump. the newest and best of everything. And absolutely, if that's how you want to do it, you know, there's pros and cons to that, obviously. You know, you buy a new machine, you're at least getting warranty, you hope, and some dealership service, decent dealership service. But, you know, that's one way to go. My dad always said, if you're either paying payments or paying to fix it. So we've kind of gone the way of paying to fix things, because having a mechanic and welder as a husband on the farm definitely pays off, because he can usually fix whatever's wrong with our machines. And because our machines aren't brand new, they're pretty low on the electronics end of things. Motors are mechanical, all of that types of stuff. So it makes, sorry, I gotta get a new position here. It makes, you know, working on this stuff a little bit easier. You know, don't need a computer to get in there and tell you what's wrong with it. It's usually pretty obvious. So it definitely cuts back on costs that way. We have a lot of friends and a lot of neighbors that they've chosen the route to go brand new, and for some it's really worked out because, like I said, they got the warranty and they got the dealership support. And for some, unfortunately, it hasn't really worked out, and they've had to end up going a different route because, you know, stuff happens and stuff gets expensive, and yeah, you hope every year you put the seed in the ground and you hope everything goes right. And, you know, when your equipment isn't running right or whatever, you have some things happen and you gotta get someone out to fix it, and it costs you $50,000 to fix whatever's wrong because maybe it's not covered under warranty. Well, that $50,000 could be your profit margin, you know. So farming is not for the weak of heart. I will admit that. But yeah, that was our adventure for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found some entertainment out of it. Maybe it was informative, maybe it was just entertaining, maybe it was a little bit of both, but I hope you guys stick around. Like, subscribe, do all the things if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.